The Power of Affirmations and How to Use Them to Transform Your Story, Part 3. How to successfully create your positive affirmations. Now that you know the benefits that affirmations can bring you, it's natural that you'll want to start right away. But you need to know that for affirmations to provide you with the best results, you need to create them correctly. Create affirmations that are your own. You need to create affirmations that are yours and yours only. They need to fit perfectly your own personal situation. Creating your affirmations is not something that someone else can do for you. I can give you suggestions of good affirmations, which I'll do in this training, but you need to assess them to see if they're a good fit for your life. The good news here is that it's not difficult to create the right affirmations if you follow the steps in this video. Once you've created your personal affirmations, you can then put them into action straight away. What are your weaknesses? You need to start by identifying your weaknesses. What things do you not like about your personality? When you fail, what is the main reason for this? Do you talk yourself out of doing things that you know would be good for you? Find a quiet place and start thinking about the things that you want to change. Write everything down. You need to be brutally honest with yourself here, and there's no reason that you shouldn't do this. Nobody else needs to know what you're doing. This is for you and only you. After you have compiled a list of the negative things about yourself, you need to assess them all to see if there are any commonalities. It's highly likely that you will find things that link the limiting beliefs that you hold. Maybe you do not have the right level of confidence to take on new challenges, or you don't believe that you can do anything that you haven't done before. You'll probably have to dig deep at times to get to the real truth. When you first start to look for commonalities and the reasons why you're experiencing negative thoughts, you may think that it is for one particular reason. But I want you to go ahead and dig deep, as this could be something on the surface that might be hiding a bigger problem below. Put all of the effort that you can into this exercise. Getting this right is essential to the success of your affirmations. You do not want to address just the symptoms, but the root cause of your feelings as well. Only then will you be able to transform your life for the better with the right affirmations. Rewrite the negatives into positives. Once you've identified the commonalities, you need to create positive statements that you can use for your affirmations. So, for example, if you identified that you didn't have the right levels of confidence to achieve your goals, then you can write a positive affirmation to boost your confidence. This should be very easy for you to do, as the positive is actually the reverse of the negative. If you have a limiting belief that says you can't do anything that you have not done before, then the positive affirmation would be in the form of, I can do anything regardless of whether or not I've done it before. Take your time to address all of the negative areas that you have identified, and always remember that you want to make positive changes in your life, and that overcoming these weaknesses is the best way to do that. It's essential that you have total belief in the power of your affirmations. If you don't have an unwavering belief that your personal affirmations will work for you and change your life for the better, then they won't work. It's natural that you may be a bit skeptical at first, but always keep your mind open. With an open mind, you're not shutting out the possibility of making the changes that you desire. You need to create your affirmations with total belief and have complete faith in them when you're speaking them too. Write your affirmations correctly. You need to be careful how you write your affirmations. Your subconscious mind will focus on particular words in your affirmations and not the entire sentences. What makes perfect sense to you may be totally misinterpreted by your subconscious. This is real, so please pay attention. The words that you speak with passion when you're reciting your affirmations will send strong signals to your subconscious. Words have a great deal of power, And in some cases, it's not just a question of changing a statement from a negative to a positive. For example, if one of the limiting beliefs that you identified was, I am useless, then simply changing this to, I am not useless will not work. Why? Because your subconscious will focus on the word useless. And when it keeps hearing you say that, it'll strengthen the belief that you have about being useless. In this case, it would be better to use I can achieve anything or something similar. Then your subconscious will focus on the word achieve, which is a positive thing. You need to test all of your affirmations to ensure that they'll provide the right result for you. Using the wrong words can accentuate the negative, which you'll want to avoid at all costs. You're already there. One of the biggest criticisms that people have about affirmations is that they're nothing more than a wish list. They're statements of hope rather than statements of certainty. This can be true if you don't write your affirmations in a way that your subconscious can accept that you are already there. The best way to achieve this is to write your affirmations in the present tense. If you were to write, I will be a millionaire in the future, then this is definitely a hope statement. When is the future? It's not today. So it's preferable for you to write this in the form of, I am a millionaire. The fact that you are not right now doesn't matter. When you say this with passion and belief, your subconscious will accept it more readily and help you to achieve this. Keep it personal. I said at the beginning of this video that your affirmations need to be personal to you to be the most effective. This definitely applies when you're writing your affirmations. The best way to write your affirmations is by using I statements. These will be much more powerful when you're reading them out. As it's all about you, avoid using words like we. It's wonderful that you want to include your spouse, for example, but it can water down the effectiveness of the affirmation. Also, you do not want to create affirmations like millions of dollars are here. Use a statement like I am a millionaire instead. I'm going to provide you with examples of affirmations for different areas of your life in this training, but these are just for reference. You can find thousands more examples online as well, but resist the temptation to use just any affirmation examples you find as they are. Check to see if each example fits perfectly with your situation. If an example in this training or that you found online is a perfect fit, then go ahead and use it. Just make sure that you have crafted most of your affirmations by yourself. Add emotions to your affirmations. Anytime that you can add emotion to your affirmations, you'll make them much more powerful. We're all stirred by our emotions, and you will know what will work best for you here. You do not have to add emotion to all of your affirmations, but it'll certainly help if you can do this in some of them. Let's just assume that one of your goals is to be a millionaire. A good affirmation for this would be, I am a millionaire. But what if you change this to, I am a millionaire because it makes me feel so powerful, or I am a millionaire because I love being in control? Do you see how much more powerful these affirmations are? We'll go ahead and examine this further in the next video. Don't be vague. Make sure that all of your affirmations are specific and you do not use any vague statements. You want to have a clear picture in your mind about the change that you want to make. With this clarity, you'll be able to write specific affirmations a lot easier. As you're thinking about what you want, also think about how achieving this will make you feel. This is the emotional element that I discussed earlier. If you want to be more confident, for example, think about the impact this will have on your life and how you'll feel as a more confident person. Write a specific affirmation around this. Make your affirmations memorable. In order for your affirmations to work, you need to recite them at least once each day. If you make your affirmations too wordy, then you may struggle with repeating them clearly, even if you are doing this from a written list. I recommend using a list to start with. Now, I'm not saying that you should leave out anything important when you're creating your affirmations, but think about how you can shorten a lengthy affirmation to say the same thing. Imagine that this is a test and you have to memorize all of your affirmations so that you can recite them without looking at your list. Some people make their affirmations catchy and memorable by making them rhyme or using other techniques. It's not necessary, but anything that you can do to help make your affirmations more memorable is only going to help you. Be mindful of pain. When you're doing your soul searching to identify the best affirmations to use to turn your life around, it may bring up bad, painful memories in your past. If this happens, then please don't be concerned about this, as it's a natural thing. Don't let this pain, however strong, stop you from creating the affirmations that you need to improve your life. I recommend taking a step back so that you can fully explore the root cause of these memories. Be patient here. Be calm. Be kind and gentle to yourself. It's about digging deep to find those root causes. Maybe you need to create more than one affirmation to tackle this problem. Do whatever is necessary for you. In the next video, I'll discuss the need for you to have a purpose in your life and use your affirmations to support this. And if you want, you can go ahead and follow me on Facebook or Instagram. And you can go ahead and you can email me if you have any questions, or look up my website, www.wellnessembrace.com.